Hey everybody, this is New Tech Blog. Today we are looking at the RCA Wi-Fi streaming media player. It actually has 1080p HDMI output. It also has composite attachments so you can hook it up to just about any TV. This is the on-screen guide. You can see info about the unit. Does have a quick setup process. You can go in and look at your resolution. You can set it to 1080p, 1080i, 720p, 480p, and 480i, or select HDMI auto. You can adjust your TV aspect ratio, 16:9 wide, or pillar box if you want to set it up vertical. Pan and scan in the letterbox. You can adjust the audio. It's got off, and the PCM downsampling is 96 and 48. You can select your digital output, how you want that to come out, your dynamic range control on, off, or auto, your stereo down mix. You can select your language. You can set up your system to have a screensaver of off 5, 10, 20, and 30 minutes. You can have it auto power down after 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 60 minutes. You can update the firmware through the network and restore factory defaults. You can also look at your wireless network list. You can set everything up there, test your network, go through your IP settings, set everything up manually, or it can search for networks. You can select your network and then put in your key if you have a key. And so that's the settings. The entertainment is where you're going to spend most of your time with this device. It's got Hulu Plus, Vudu Movies, Vudu Apps, Pandora, Picasa Web Albums, YouTube, Netflix, and we will jump into the Hulu Plus so you can see what that looks like. Alright, you can see it loads relatively quick. As far as the menus go, you can browse TV, browse movies, go into Latino, search Hulu, look at the most popular, view your queue or profile, recently added, recommended, and help. You can also log out. It lets you know up at the top. It says welcome Grant, lets you know who's logged in. And let's go up and click on the Office Fundraiser. You can see how it loads.
No.
Okay, fine. Ryan, something the matter?
Smokey's dead.
Smokey the bear?
Smokey Robinson. Pam, he died like an hour ago. I guess I'm the first to know.
Wow, that's terrible. I really liked him.
Oh, you liked him? That's nice. Did you like when he changed the course of American music like two...
Alright, so you can obviously pause it. And then from here you can push different buttons to browse, to stop. You can see your quality, the video quality is HD, closed captioning off, that type of thing. And if you want, you can hit the browse button and you can browse around, look at other things, and you can see if you just hit the D button on the remote control, you can jump back to the video in the top right and go right back into it. If you hit stop, it takes you back out to the Hulu Plus area where you can hit the home button, which takes you full stop back to your original menu. So that is the user interface and what it looks like to use the RCA Wi-Fi streaming media player. Alright, we wanted to give you a better look at the RCA Wi-Fi streaming media player itself. It's very small in size. The front of the unit is pretty simple. When you turn it on, you see a little glowing light here inside to know that it's on. Side profile, the back, the other side's very similar. There are just a few connections here. You can see you've got your DC power in. That's for the DC cable that comes with the unit to power it. You've got your composite inputs, so your video, your audio left and right, and or outputs rather, and your HDMI out. This is the remote control for the RCA digital media streaming player. It's got a few more buttons, and yet it still lets you do everything that you need to do. If you look at the design of it, it's very thin, doesn't have a very large profile. It's a pretty small unit. It does transmit infrared, so it has to point at the unit. The controller itself is, I mean, it's relatively sturdy, but whenever it's this long and this thin, it just feels a little bit thin in your hand. You can feel a little bit of bender flex when you hold it. I wouldn't really worry about it breaking, but it just doesn't really feel like it has the bulk or mass. It feels more like a just a real slim credit card type remote control. If you want to look up close here at the buttons, you can see it's got a power on-off switch. The RCA device does turn on and off. It's got a mute, your home button. It's got buttons for subtitles and information and settings. Go back. There's an up, down, left, right, OK or enter button. You do have play, pause, and stop, volume up or down, fast forward, rewind. And then you've got some colored lettered buttons. The red A, the green B, the yellow C, and the blue D. Those give you different on-screen commands. For instance, when you're watching something on Hulu, you can hit D and it will pause. Once you've paused, you can push the D button and it will allow you to browse the queue without actually exiting out of your show. It does have some quick launch buttons here down at the bottom for Netflix, Vudu, and Pandora. You can tell that this is a well thought out remote control, but it's got a lot of buttons on it. That isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just makes you wonder if it could be more simply laid out. I prefer the look of the and feel of the remote control that comes with the Roku, but some people may prefer this. So there you have it, a look at the RCA streaming media player remote control.